Hi, my name is Angel, and I'm your teacher today in the Oxford Picture Dictionary. In our last video, we have learned how to greet someone, how to begin a conversation, and the conversation, how to introduce yourself, and make sure that you understand the name of the other person. How to introduce your friend, and also we learned how to give compliments and say thank you, right? And we also learned the word apologize. Today, our topic is about the telephone. Oh, do you know what's telephone? Before we study these terms, kids, I'd like to ask you a question. What kind of calls do you make? How much does it cost to make a call in your country? And do you like to talk on the telephone? Oh, that's a very good question, right? Do you like to talk on the telephone? Oh, if I have a friend, I also want to talk to my friend on the telephone. Alright. Now, what is telephone? Here, let's go and take a look at number 1. This one is what you call telephone. A telephone is a device used to send sound by wire or radio waves. So, a telephone has a part for speaking, and a part for listening, here. Okay. Now, that's what you have for the word telephone, okay? Now let's try to have a sentence for the word telephone. Please read as I read the sentence. I call my mother on the telephone every week. Okay. Now let's go to number 2 picture. Number 2 word, which is receiver. When you say receiver, it is a device that receives signals or waves. And this one, you call it receiver. You can hear something on that receiver. This is the part of a telephone held to the ear. Right. Okay. So, let's try to make a sentence using the word receiver. He still had the telephone receiver in his hand when the police arrived. Very good. One more time. He still had the telephone receiver in his hand when the police arrived. Perfect. Now we go to number 3. Cord. Cord. Other term for word cord is cable or wire. Alright. This one is what you call cord. Cord is a covered wire used to supply power. For example, electricity, right? The power is the electricity. Okay, but this one is what you call a telephone cord. Okay, curly telephone cord. Okay. Now, let's try to make a sentence for that word. I am careful with the cord, yet somehow it ends up all tangled after a couple of hours. There you go. Now we go to number 4, local call. Do you know what local call means? I think we always make what you call the local call. Okay? Local call is a telephone call to a place that is near. Like you will make a call to your neighbor or to the people living in the same city. Okay? So that's what you meant by the term local call. Alright? So let's try to have an example sentence using that term. Making a local call is cheaper than making a long distance call. I think so too. Now let's have number 5, long distance call. Can you say that one more time? Long distance call. Okay, this one is the opposite of local call. Alright. When you say long distance call, let's see number 5. Okay? It is a telephone call made outside a certain area. It is a telephone call to a place that is far, but still within your country. You see that? For example, you're living in this area, and then you're trying to make a call in this area, right? So, your call is routed to this area, but still within your country, right? So that's what you meant by long distance call. All right. Now we go to number 6, international call. Can you say that again? International call. Oh, you can also pronounce this word as international. All right. When you say international calls, these are calls that made between different countries. The calls were transmitted by cable and communication satellite, radio, and through fiber optics. Usually, the charges for these calls are high because you are calling outside your country. Yes, internationally, right? So, you're calling outside your country. That's what is meant by international call. Alright, now we go to number 7. Operator. Operator. Do you know what is operator? Okay. Operator is someone who connects telephone calls. Alright, and gives information and other help to people using telephone. Alright. This is a headset connected to the computer that serves as his telephone. Alright. So, now let's go to number 8. Directory assistance. Directory assistance. The number of directory assistance is 411. Well, in this case, we have 411, okay? So, directory assistance is a phone service used to find out a specific telephone number or address. You can call that if you need help in finding place or a specific number or address, okay? You can call this one directory assistance. It will assist you in helping place or address. Okay? Now, we go to number 9. Emergency service. Can you read it one more time? Emergency service. In this case, we have the number 911 for emergency service. Alright? When you say emergency service, it is the number you dial for emergency purposes. Right? Like you are now in a difficult situation. So you can call that number so they can help you. Like they will send ambulance, police, or the truck. Okay? Alright. If there's a fire, if for example the house or the building is burning and then you need firefighters to assist you. Alright? Good. Now we go to number 10. Phone card. Oh, phone card. Phone card is actually a small plastic card sized and shaped like a credit card. Okay. It is used to pay for telephone services. Alright. You need to purchase that telephone card so you can use telephone service. Okay? Alright. Oh, I think we will continue discussing these terms on in our next video. So I hope to see you all in our next video. Don't forget the new terms we learned under the topic telephone, alright? Or the telephone. So this is Teacher Angel again, saying goodbye to all of you.